think we're on. Hey everyone, Sheila Walker here. I'm on the oil can for public education. Oh, I think it's just starting right now. Hi everyone, I'm Sheila Walker. I'm here on the oil can for public education on Facebook. You may see me, or you may see this video on YouTube, or maybe somewhere else. And just want you to know that I teach regularly on the oil can on Facebook. It's called the oil can for public education. And on there you'll see a bunch of recipes and different things that I post. So go ahead and ask to join that in case you are seeing me somewhere besides Facebook. So today we're going to be talking about ginger because it's 10% off this month. We're going to be talking about fennel because you can get it for free. And we're also going to talk about how do you get 50 bucks for free this month. So I am loving my diffuser blend that I have going on today. I have 1 drop of fennel, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 4 drops of wild orange in there. And it smells absolutely amazing. And you're going to find out today why I'm going to be using fennel and ginger in my diffuser blends all month this month. So let's start off with ginger. Okay, there's ginger. I am going to be using a few different books today. I kind of thumbed through them, got some information, and put it all together in a neat little cheat sheet for me. Well, not a cheat sheet, but anyway. For emotional stuff, I'm going to be using Essential Emotions. This is the 8th edition. This is one of my favorite books. It's called The Essential Life, and this is the 6th edition. This is our old standby, Modern Essentials. This used to be the only book that we used to be able to get, but now we have a lot more resources. This is the 10th edition. I think the latest might be the 11th edition. And another one of my absolute favorites is Essential Oil Magic, and this is series 3. So those are the things that I'm getting my information from today. If you have those books, go ahead and look up ginger and fennel because you'll probably see even more things in the books than what I'm able to share here online. So anyway, we're going to talk about ginger right now. So I usually keep ginger in my kitchen by my stove because if I want to make usually Asian dishes, ask for freshly grated ginger. And first of all, I hate to take the time to do that, and I never usually have fresh ginger in my house. So I will just add a drop in there, and boom, I can keep going, and I can make the dish that I want to make. And then I also get the essential oil benefits from using that in my cooking dishes. You could make up rice, and you could put a drop of ginger in your rice after you're all done cooking. You keep the essential oil benefits if you add your essential oils at the end of your cooking process, because heat will diminish those properties. So anyway, I try to add it at the end of my cooking process. So as you know, there are 3 ways of using essential oils: topically, aromatically, and internally. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to talk about the 3 uses and why you would want to use these oils different ways for different things. So let's talk about topical use first. You basically want to put your essential oils where you're having the issue. You don't want to put them in your eyes or in your nose or in your ears or in any orifice of your body. Because they'd be a little bit too potent and might cause some irritation there. But if you don't know where to put essential oils, a really good place to put them is on the bottom of your feet. If you rub in some essential oils on the bottom of your feet, it actually gets into your bloodstream within 30 seconds. And then it's working throughout your whole body. Isn't that kind of cool? So anyway, you probably already know that that ginger is really good for the digestive system. Ginger is in teas and a lot of Asian dishes. Well, it's good for the whole digestive system. So It's good for any kind of gas or bloating that you might experience. It's balancing. The essential oils are balancing to your system. So whether you have loose stools or hard stools, it will balance all of that for you. Helpful for indigestion, and lots of different types of upset stomachs. So whether that's from morning sickness if you're pregnant, or stomach upset from motion, or just general nausea, ginger kind of settles your stomach. And so also that would be good for little babies. So you would want to dilute that. But colic is a pretty common thing for babies. So you would want to dilute that, usually 1 drop per year of age. And then the rest of your rollerball, this is a rollerball, see it has a roller. Then the rest of your rollerball, you would put 1 drop in here for a 1-year-old, or up to a 1-year-old. And then the rest you would just fill up with fractionated coconut oil. Just like this, super simple. And then you can just rub it on their bellies and rub their bellies in a clockwise direction, the way their intestines go. And boom, something super simple for those little babies that might have upset tummies. Ginger is also helpful for dizziness. So I put that under digestion system for some reason. But anyway, that's what I have for digestive issues for ginger. It's also good for joint discomfort. If you have aches or discomforts in your joints, just you can make up a roller ball with maybe 10 to 20 drops, probably 20 drops of ginger. You could also put oils like deep blue or copaiba, but today I'm talking about ginger. So you could put that ginger 20 drops in your roller ball, fill it up with fractionated coconut oil, and then rub it on those painful joints that you have. Also, on the bottom of your feet, we talked about that's really good for just the whole system of your body. Well, did you know that ginger is really good for libido? So, if you're on the oil can page, you may have seen the Everything But the Kitchen Sink. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I have this graphic on the oil can public education page that has a recipe for hormone balancing roller using ginger. So let me tell you what, this is not just for hormone balancing, but let's talk about some of the things quickly on this. Just this one roller helps with memory, hormone and blood sugar balancing, brain support. It creates a sense of equilibrium, helps with bloating and gas, increases energy. Ginger is an antioxidant, and it provides a sense of empowerment, relieves victim mentality, helps with hot flashes, and also with fragile hair. So what's in this fancy roller ball? It's not really a fancy roller ball. All it is you can, this is a 10 ml roller ball. When you finish up your roller balls that have your, this one has magnolia in it. So when your roller balls are empty, don't throw them away, because you can use them. They're great tools. You just pop off the top, clean them out, or you don't even have to clean them out. And then you can make your own personalized roller ball blend. Or you can also buy empty ones, brand new ones on Amazon, or on, what do I have? Oil Sharing Tools, oillife.com, aromatools.com. Those are all good places to get roller balls. So this is what you're going to do to make that hormone balancing roller that's also good for all those other good things, right? So 5 drops of each of these oils. There's about 10 different oils in here. Lots of properties. Hope you have your pencil handy. because I'm going to just quickly tell you which oils. You're going to do 5 drops of each of these oils. So here we go. Spikenard, bergamot, clary sage, geranium, ginger, grapefruit, lavender, lemongrass, thyme, ylang ylang, and console. Fantastic oils in there. That's why they call it everything but the kitchen sink. So anyway, what you would do is you would do 5 drops of each of those. It will fill up part of your rollerball, and then the rest of it, you're just going to put some fractionated coconut oil all the way up to the top. Then you push in that little rollerball part, you mix it up, you're good to go. Okay, you can roll that on morning and night. You can roll it on your lower abdomen. If you're looking at hormone balance, if you're looking for the other things, you could roll it morning and night on the bottom of your feet. If you're looking at brain support, you could put it on the back of your neck. That's where your brain stem is. Okay? So let's talk some more about ginger. Immune support. Ginger is really helpful for immune support. Also helpful for respiratory support. Coughs, congestion, sinuses, sore throats. Ginger is helpful for all of those things. And all you have to do is, we're talking about topical use right now, so you can just put a drop if you're looking at coughs and congestion, maybe right here in your lungs, then you would put it right there. You could put it in some hot water. You could breathe it in into your sinuses, or you could put a little bit on your fingertips and just kind of tap it in around your sinuses. Okay. Memory and brain support. We already talked about that. Back of your neck, right where your brain stem is. Wonderful for that. And also remember the bottom of your feet. Don't ever forget the bottom of your feet. Ginger is great for aches and discomforts and healthy blood sugar levels. So all of those are just topical uses for ginger. Let's talk about diffuser. Okay, my pedal diffuser finally decided to bite the dust, and so I just got a new pedal diffuser. In fact, I haven't even opened it. I'm opening up the box right now. So because this one is close to me right now, and I want to show you what a diffuser is. All right. I really like this pedal diffuser. My other pedal diffuser had been running for 2 or 3 years, pretty much 24/7, and so it's still working. It's just that I have it in my bedroom, and when I first start to use it, then it makes a little noise, and so I don't like that. I decided to replace it. So anyway, this is the pedal diffuser. It goes for, let's see, 2 hours, 6 hours, or 12 hours. I always have it on the 12-hour thing. And when you have it on 12 hours, it turns on and off for all those 12 hours. Whoops. Okay, brand new. I still have the cord inside. See that little red dot? You fill up with just your regular tap water up to that little red dot, and then you're going to put your oils in there. So today in my kitchen I have 1 drop of fennel, 2 drops of eucalyptus, and 4 drops of wild orange. I have a whole bunch of diffuser recipes on the July 1st post that talks about ginger and fennel. So you have all kinds of recipes on there. But anyway, that's what you do. You just fill it up with water up to that red dot. Then you put your essential oils in there. You put your top on it, plug it in, and then you set it for either 2 hours, 6 hours, or 12 hours, whatever you want. So what's the benefit of diffusing your essential oils? A whole bunch. So, number 1, you could diffuse ginger in your bedroom at night because it helps with your sex drive. That's a good thing, right? Ginger is good for hormone balance for both men and women. Okay, so that's a great thing to have diffusing in your room while you're sleeping all night, right? Just allow your body to be able to have all of that working well. Ginger is great for immunity. We talked about that with topical use, but you can also diffuse it into the room during the daytime, and when you're smelling it, that's helping your immune system stay strong. Sometimes people lose their appetite for a variety of reasons, and so ginger actually helps with that. So if you're dealing with that, then put it in your diffuser. You're going to be smelling it during the day, and that will help encourage your appetite. So we are dealing with so many, well, what is it? It's July 6th, 2020 right now. And we are dealing with, and I'm in Southern California, so we're dealing with heavy quarantine right now that's been going on since mid-March. And there's a lot of emotional needs that are going on. So with both of these oils, I'm going to talk about the emotional needs that ginger and fennel can help with. So using a diffuser is great for our emotional needs. It gets right into the part of our brain that controls our emotions, so we can control our emotions pretty quickly when we diffuse essential oils. So some of the emotional needs that ginger works on, the negative emotions that we want to get rid of, that we want to purge, that we want to move on from, well, victim mentality, or feeling powerless, or unwilling to take responsibility. Do you have someone in your house that never wants to take responsibility for something? Start diffusing ginger. Maybe ginger and some citrus oils, so they can start working on that process of accepting some responsibility, and also they're going to be happy in the process, right? Mix your ginger with some citrus oils. Ginger helps with people who feel defeated, or feeling not present, or maybe they're stuck, or maybe they're blaming others. So those are the negative emotions that ginger helps you move away from. But what does it help you encourage? It encourages feeling empowered, and feeling committed and capable and purposeful, and and being accountable. So those are all good positive emotions that we want to encourage, and all you have to do is diffuse ginger, and that really just helps. It works on the part of your brain that helps deal with those emotions. Okay, so the last way to use essential oil is internally. So you can put ginger essential oil right in your water. If you don't like the taste, then you could put it in a veggie capsule. You can also put a drop under your tongue. And so there's different ways of taking it internally. We already talked about cooking with it, right? So taking ginger essential oil internally helps with a strong immune system, which we definitely want that right now, right? We want to ward off things that might be coming our way. So just keep your immune system strong. Put a drop of, use your ginger this month. If you already have it, then get it out. It's not one of those oils that typically we think of using, but since it's our 10% off oil this month, it's time to get it out, because now we're learning about it, and we've learned that we can use it in our diffuser, and we can use it on our skin, and we can put it in our water or in a capsule, and we're finding out what it's good for, right? So taking it internally in your water also helps with that loss of appetite that we talked about. That's going directly into your stomach. It's your taste buds and all those things going down. It's going to help stimulate that appetite. Helps with balancing blood sugar and healthy cholesterol. And we talked before about whether you have loose stools or hard stools. It helps balance that. So taking ginger internally helps with all of those things also. Okay, so I love the smell of it too. I wish you could smell it because it smells so really pure, like way more pure than the ginger that you get in the store actually. So smells wonderful. Actually, it's making me hungry. That was part of the thing that it stimulates appetite, right? Okay, let's move on to Fennel. Okay, Fennel is the one that I have in my diffuser right now. So maybe you know that Fennel is good for a lot of respiratory things. That's how I first got introduced to Fennel, like, oh my goodness, 30 years ago I got introduced to herbal Fennel for my allergies. It didn't actually work very well because herbs aren't very potent. So I needed, and my allergies were super, super strong. So, but that is how I got introduced to Fennel long, long ago. So you can get Fennel for free. Did you know that you can get a free oil every single month if you do loyalty rewards? I always order through loyalty rewards because I get the freebies and I get money back. I get points that I can spend on more free things that I want to get later. I get 30% back on everything that I buy. So if I buy a $10 oil, I'm getting back $3 out of that. If I buy $100 worth of product, I'm getting back $30 worth of free points. Plus I'm getting all my shipping reimbursed, and it doesn't matter what kind of shipping you do. You can do the super cheap shipping. I do the $3.99 shipping. I get back $4 in points. Or you can do the next day shipping and get it to your house the next day. And I think it's like $26. They'll give you $26 in points. Okay, they refund everything if you do loyalty rewards. That's the monthly ordering system that doTERRA has, and you're going to get back up to 55% in all of your products if you have your account and if you do loyalty rewards. So that's what I do. I don't pay that much for my products, and I get a whole bunch of freebies. So Fennel you can get for free this month, and all you do is you place your order with loyalty rewards by the 15th of the month this month. And then there is a minimum in order to get this freebie, because they're not going to give it to you if you're, not buying that much. So anyway, you have to spend 125 PV, not dollar amount, PV, by the 15th of the month with loyalty rewards, and they just throw this in your order. You don't have to put it in your cart or anything. They just send it for you with your order for free. So that's how I order all of my things, and that's how I get all my free stuff. I don't get all my free stuff because I teach here online and I teach classes and I help people. I get free stuff just because of how I order. So I hope you guys are ordering that way too. If you have any questions on how to order, you can always post them in the comments below. So we're going to talk about the 3 ways to use Fennel and why you want to use them those 3 ways. So again, we're going to go over Topical first. So you can rub Fennel over your abdomen, over your stomach, to balance your digestive system. Very similar if you have loose stools or if you have hard stools, Fennel balances that. I think Fennel is also in our Digestin blend. That also balances loose and hard stools. It helps balance your digestive system. Helps with gas, nausea, colic, all those digestive systems, all those digestive things that we talked about with ginger. Fennel is also very good for the digestive system. Now, something that you may not know, this is for the nursing mamas. If you are a little low on milk supply and you're nursing and you need to increase that a little bit, all you do is you just do 1 drop of Fennel, rub it around your nipples 2 to 3 times a day, and your milk supply is going to be nice and healthy with that. For coughs and congestion, so where is that? That's in your chest, right? So that's where you're going to rub it. That's where you're going to rub the Fennel at. Or if you don't know where to rub it, where are you going to rub it? You're going to rub it on the bottoms of your feet, right? So that would be good for fluid retention or for circulation. You want to have that. That's kind of you want that running throughout your bloodstream, right? So rub that on the bottom of your feet to help with fluid retention and circulation. Let's see, what else did I forget that I glossed over here? Oh, Fennel is also good for hormone balance, including fertility. It actually tones the reproductive system. So you can rub your Fennel on your abdomen area, and if you have issues with your menstrual cycle, then you can also rub Fennel on your lower abdomen or on your back, where you're having that discomfort. Okay, so now we talked about topical. Now we're going to go back to our diffuser, right? This is the Petal diffuser, by the way. doTERRA has a bunch of different diffusers. Petal is one of my favorites. Fennel helps you go from being unproductive to being flourishing. So this has been a season of really feeling kind of unproductive with we're on lockdown. No, we're not on lockdown. We're on this kind of lockdown. Everything's kind of changing, and it takes a long time, it seems, to adjust and to learn, and sometimes things change on a daily basis. So a lot of people are feeling that feeling of being unproductive. So get out your Fennel, put it in your diffuser, because feeling unproductive is an emotion, and we want to go from feeling unproductive to being flourishing, even in lockdown, right? So some of the negative emotions that Fennel is good for: lack of desire, again, unwilling to take responsibility, feeling shameful, having a weak sense of self, feeling numb to body signals. That might be due to emotional eating or severe dieting, or eating issues, or maybe some drug abuse. That can make us feel numb to our body signals. But what are some of the positive emotions that we want to encourage? We want to encourage taking on responsibility, being in tune with our body, and feeling full when we're supposed to be full, right? Okay, so those are some of the emotions that that Fennel will help us with. So we've talked about using it topically. We've talked about using it in our diffuser. Now we're going to talk about internal. Okay, internal is the third way that we use our essential oils. You can use it in a capsule, veggie capsule. doTERRA sells those. They're like $6 for, I think, 300 that lasts almost a lifetime. So if you don't have veggie capsules, you can put those on your next order. I just keep those because sometimes I don't like the taste of essential oils. Or maybe it's a spicy oil, and I'd rather take it in a capsule than put it in my water. So why would you put Fennel? Why would you take it internally? You would take it internally for hormone balance. That includes fertility and menstrual issues right there. For nursing mamas, we talked about you could apply it topically, but you could also put it in your water and take it internally, and it will help. Fluid retention. Fluid retention came up on both ginger and Fennel. So you could even put both of those in your water. But putting it in your water will help you with fluid retention. And also healthy blood sugar levels. Fennel is one that will help curb hunger. So if you want to manage your weight, you could put some Fennel in your water, maybe like a half hour before you're going to eat. And so Fennel is probably in Slim and Sassy for that reason. That will help curb your hunger when so that you're not overeating. Fennel is helpful for circulation, keeping your circulation fluid, and it helps support a whole bunch of things. Your pancreas, your skin, helps detoxing, helps your digestive system, helps your kidneys, your cardiovascular system, a whole bunch of different things with Fennel. Okay, so get it for free this month. Get it for free. If you're wanting to do 125 PV order with loyalty rewards by the 15th of the month. Okay, today's the 6th. So you have 9 days to be able to get Fennel for free. After the 15th of the month, starting on the 16th, you can't get it for free anymore. You have to pay for it. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk to you about is if you don't have your doTERRA account, this is a month that doTERRA is offering a special. So if you get a starter kit, that's all you have to do is spend $150. You can do that with a starter kit. You can do that with anything that you want to get. It has to be $150, and doTERRA will give you $50 back in free product. Okay, that's cool. They'll give you $50 back next month. You can spend it however you like, and that's only good this month. So get with the person that invited you here to the Oil Can Public Education page. If you're on YouTube, get with me. You can message me or whatever, and get with the person that you want to have help you with your essential oils, who's knowledgeable about essential oils, who wants to help you be able to reach your goals, because they are the ones that are going to be knowledgeable on how to get freebies for you, and also knowledgeable on how to get the best system that will be customized for your needs. Okay, so I think that's all that I have. Let's see, any comments? I don't see any comments today. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you do have questions, then just post them in the comments below, and you guys have a good week. Bye.